All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere Akwath. And Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now, this lesson is going to be in regards to this New Jersey fire that finally got put out after burning for days. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says, after burning for more than 4 days, the massive 12-alarm fire in Belleville, New Jersey is finally out, but the damage and fallout from it are still being felt across the community. As demolition gets underway, after the massive inferno ravaged an industrial warehouse, parents in the township are now fired up too. So I don't think they've been very happy at all, because the other solution was to go to a different school that's not their home-based school, and they were upset about that, said parent Kareem West. Now it's just remote learning for 2 days, and they're not happy about that either. Schools were closed on Monday and Tuesday because hoses were stretched across Washington Avenue, which is a main thoroughfare. The middle school is also on this street, and officials were worried about the nightmare that would have caused if they added parents to the mix trying to navigate that closure. So we have huge 6-inch or 8-inch water hoses strewn all about the place. Belleville Mayor Michael Melham said, could not go. No such thing as rush hour traffic when you have that going on, especially on the main highway. On Thursday night, 4 days after the fire erupted, and after hot spots flared up overnight from within the rubble, the fire is finally out, but there are still some schools without water. The mayor says it may become one of the worst fires in the state's history. The blaze sparked in a mattress factory, then spread to other buildings, obliterating dozens of businesses. Governor Mickey Sherrill toured the devastation Thursday night, pledging state aid. Said the worst part about it is you have men and women who were building their businesses to support their families, and through no fault of their own, they've now lost a lot of money, she said. Salakia. A lot of the effort, time they put into it. So that's why we're assessing this. That's why the mayor and I are in such close touch, so we can, once the assessments have taken place, help some of these families. Mayor Melham said help from the state is necessary. Said this is not something the municipality can help, or it's like it can handle alone. He said Bellevue is going to need some help. Our school district is going to need some support, and we're going to be working very closely with the governor's office for that help and support. It's still unclear how much help the township will need, but the cleanup alone will cost several $1 million. Yeah. And this is yet another strike upon Babylon from the Lord. Psalms 9:16. The Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. Yep. That fire that destroyed all of those businesses and caused all of that disruption, that was the Lord's judgment. Isaiah 29. Salakia. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And those businesses got visited with a flame of devouring fire. Those businesses are gone. And like they said, it's going to take several millions of dollars to clean that up. And given how corrupt and wicked this government is, they're not getting that funding. They're not getting that money. So those people are screwed on that end. And there's nothing that they can do about it. James 4:9. Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. And that's right. And that's all these wicked people are going to continue to experience is affliction, mourning, weeping, and heaviness. You know, they were settled on their lead, so to speak. They were comfortable. You know, the parents wake up, take their kids to school, then head off to work. And then after work, they pick their kids up and go home. You know, it was pretty cut and dry, you know, pretty straight and to the point. And they, you know, just do the same thing every day. The Lord just completely threw everything out of whack by destroying their business. And now the kids are out of school for like 2 days or 2 more days. Because they were already out of school because the fire was so intense. And it had spread to so many different businesses, you know, that the firefighters had to like shut down the major highways. So there was no getting through there. So the parents had to stay home and the kids had to stay home. And now, you know, soon the kids will be able to go back to school, but the parents don't have a job to go back to. And what people don't understand is that things are just going to continue to fall apart and get worse here in Babylon. The Lord is destroying this place from the inside out. And it's an absolutely beautiful thing to see. And I just pray that the Lord continues to keep his hedge of protection over, you know, me and my loved ones and all the sincere brothers and sisters out there, you know, the Akim and the Akwath and all their loved ones as well. But in regards to these wicked people with whom the Lord is angry with, hey, may the Lord continue to send many great miseries and afflictions and suffering upon these people. Especially these Edomites, these so-called self-proclaimed white people who are the wicked. Because they deserve to suffer. You know, this is their wicked kingdom. And they have to watch as the Lord destroys it all. And there's nothing that they can do to stop it. There is no rebuilding for these Edomites. This was their final rulership. Once they go down this time, they're going to stay down. And the Lord is going to make sure of that. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Honors to all the brothers who are still fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Aqua, and shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.